You see that?
God,
You see that?
can I ever?
You see that?
Are you seeing it? Can you see this now?
You see that? Can you see that?
What's unfortunate is I can't. Because I pulled up the intro music.
Oh, full screen.
It's
You gotta
time
go
for the news and dad jokes too. You know you're learning nothing new on this segment. Dad joke in the news. Okay, we don't have to go through the whole thing. We've done that before. Oh my goodness. It's time for dad jokes in the news with my guest. I don't want to give it away.
It's just me.
Yes, you, I know. You know what's funny? Somebody wrote me and said, you never introduced your guests. Excuse me.
You can't. It's part of my it's part of my non-compete contract.
I was like, I can't really go into it, but you're right. You know. So yeah, it's time for dad joke in the news with my guest. That's it. That's all. That's all we need.
I represent all of you.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Should I do the joke? Should I do the stupid joke like that everybody does after football, like after the Super Bowl? And they're like, oh, what happened? It was a big sports event this weekend.
Something happened this week, huh?
Did I say, oh, what happened? Was there a big political?
Could you see? Did something happen this week?
What's going on in those glasses? I've seen a reflection of something.
Is that an electoral map? Is that an electoral map? Have you guys seen one of these electoral maps? They are fascinating.
Oh my God. My love and hate for the electoral college right now.
Just hate. It's just hate.
Yeah.
There's no love. There's no love.
No love to give. Yeah, we got a new president, right?
Do we though? That's the
Oh my God. What was your feeling whenever you got the news? Where were you? What's going on?
I heard the yells from my neighbor. I heard my neighbors yelling.
Did you really?
And I did. I heard my neighbors cheering, and that's how I found out. So that was nice because I assumed that I would be looking at Twitter.
Yeah.
Because I do that 8 hours a day.
It's hard not to in these times. Oh boy.
And now I think I'm honestly most excited for election part 2 coming up with the Georgia runoff.
Yeah.
It just gave me, it's like we found out that a sequel was coming out after we'd seen a movie that made us cry in theaters.
Yeah.
Like as you're leaving, they're like, oh, go to the other theater. There's another film right now waiting for you. It's the sequel. It's going to make you cry. It's going to make you shit your pants. Get ready.
The making of the movie. And then it turns out like the actor had like a disability the whole time. You're like, whoa, they didn't even. Head explodes. Yeah. Somehow
I manage.
Plot twist. It was good. It was really good. Yeah. And I'm interested to see what's going to happen the next 3 months. He's already fired. Trump's already fired like 3 major.
3 people today? Is it 2 or 3?
Oh, I know it was like a cabinet member, somebody from the environment, healthcare, nuclear weapons. Does that sound?
Person who oversees nuclear weapons. Was it director of Homeland Security? Director of what? What was the one? I sound so ignorant. I don't know.
I don't know. Of the environment? You're fired. You're fired. Get out of here.
The environment's fired.
Everybody's fired. The environment's fired. Healthcare is fired. Nuclear weapons. Let's go ahead and fire those, actually.
Yes. Is he going to say that? Has anybody made a cartoon of that where he's like, yeah, fired, and he's like pressing the button?
Yeah. It's like a Terminator.
You're fired. We laugh because we're scared, and I want your audience to know that.
Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to be tactful about the wind. Yeah, the win. Not I don't know, not be like, because I got that. Remember in 2016, I was crushed. Like I really kind of
Horrible. It was a horrible night. That's what I've been saying is like the relief. If you could turn feelings into just pounds, just think of feelings as it weighs a certain amount. The relief of Donald Trump not being president is it's huge, but I feel like it can't compare to the horror, the fear, the just total lack of faith in humanity that his winning made us feel in 2016. And also we've just been it's kind of like we've been dragged by a horse for a week, and then they just cut the rope from the horse that we've been dragged on this whole time for, let's say, 4 years. We've been being dragged by this horse for 4 years. We finally got cut a little bit of freedom, and that's nice, but it's still just, I don't know.
That's what I was gonna say. I feel like I finished like this huge race after 4 years, and I didn't know if like the finish line was gonna be like, okay, now turn around and do it again. But I was so exhausted, and then to feel like you did it, like you crossed the finish line, felt so good. I was actually pretty emotional. I like sort of teared up whenever it was like
I didn't get emotional. I wish.
Hey,
I had nothing. I felt nothing.
I process things like that sometimes. I'm like, well, I'm sure I can't be happy too long. Yeah, that's a fact. That's that. Oh my God. All right. Well, you want to just keep plowing through. 5 people surrounding Donald Trump, including his chief of staff, Mark Meadows, have tested positive for COVID-19. A lot of staff surrounding the White House are reported to be furious because they were never told about the outbreak, no emails, no caution to stay home for the time being, so on and so forth.
Sounds like the rest of the country.
I know, right?
Sounds like what we've been dealing with. Yeah, I mean, sorry.
Yeah, how are they surprised by this? Like, oh, we weren't told about this. Like, neither was anybody. Neither was the whole country. Yeah, so Meadows was in the office multiple times the week of the outbreak. No mask.
Was this sorry to interrupt you. Was this the week of the official Oval Office apple bobbing? Did they do the apple bobbing contest?
There was a party like in the East Wing, and I don't know what it was. I don't know if apple bobbing was involved, but I do know that there was like some sort of party.
Are they just spinning play the bottle? Are they playing spin the bottle in the Oval Office?
The suck and blow. Do you remember that, where you like hold a piece of paper?
Have they run out of weed in the Oval Office, so they need to start shotgunning the smoke from one to the other?
Anything mouth to mouth related. Yeah. CPR training has it expired, so everybody had to sorry for COVID, we couldn't get a dummy, so we're gonna need somebody to volunteer as tribute to just lay down, and we can do the breathing exercises on you. Yeah, so that's going on. Just when we thought we were done with.
Do Republicans, do the Republicans in office right now, do they just put their mouth on the water fountain in the hallway? Are they those guys? They like suck on the, you know what I'm talking about? You've seen it.
Yeah, they get way too close. You're like, bro, we
put the entire mouth over it.
It's just spilling out of your mouth and back onto the fountain over and over again. It's basically like a mouth bath, but the spigot never gets cleaned. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's just a straw. You just walk up and it's like a communal drinking. Oh boy. I knew it. I knew we were gonna go. Where are you, by the way? It's hard to tell.
I'm here at Four Seasons Total Landscaping. There's gonna be a big press conference. Big.
Just in case nobody knows or somebody doesn't know about this, Rudy Giuliani gave a press conference in front of the Four Seasons
Total
landscaping, something or another. But a tweet from Donald Trump that was later deleted was big press conference at the Four Seasons later this afternoon or whatever. He later deleted it, I guess, because it was Four Seasons I don't know. I don't know why he deleted it.
So my supposition, this is what I think happened. I think that, as we know, 45 is very Twitter happy, and I think he just said it, and then everyone scrambled, and the Four Seasons was like, no, no, no. And then they were like, well, it has to be something called Four Seasons because he already tweeted it. So they just typed in Four Seasons on Google, Four Seasons Philadelphia, and it came up. And whoever works at Four Seasons Total Landscaping is really in the know about selling merch. And they were like, we're going to do this. We're going to be a tourist destination for years to come. Hell yes. Press conference. Yes, we love press conferences here in our parking lot.
In the parking lot. What? Oh,
anyone who hasn't seen pictures of this has to. Every single human being who's ever heard the name Donald Trump or Rudy Giuliani has to find a picture of Four Seasons Total Landscaping. I urge all of them to do it. Everyone should look at this. It's gorgeous.
Oh my God. Check it out. It's worth checking out. Yeah, that's a good take. I really, at this point, I'm like, I'm done figuring it out, or I'm done like trying. I'm done.
That's got to be what it is. He just tweeted it, and they did damage control horribly. They did horrible. They made it worse by trying to just appease the demagogue.
Oh my Lord.
God bless him. Or there's a saboteur. There could be a saboteur, which I hope. I hope there is some White House staffer who's just sick of it.
Yeah. Hopefully so.
Go get him.
Go get him.
Start polishing off that resume.
And other news, I wanted to do a couple of non-political stories because boy oh boy. Don't do it. Just stay on topic.
Do it. Sorry, I just got my hair done. I hope
it looks great. It looks really good. I like the red.
Thank you.
I would have assumed a blue wig, but that's all right. No big deal. No big deal. A medical helicopter transplanting a heart from Grossman Hospital crashed on the helipad of Los Angeles Hospital Friday. The helicopter flipped on its side after experiencing a hard landing. 3 people on board, the pilot and personnel, escaped without injuries, and the transplanted heart was a success.
I'm gonna have to say that was kind of a missed opportunity for more organs.
And that's exactly what I was gonna say. And then my joke was gonna be, while I was reading the story, I was like, oh, it's really morbid and kind of shitty, but
here we are. Here we are.
Yeah, I was like, oh, did it crash? They're like, hey, good news. We've got 3 hearts, actually. You've got, all right, you can choose, whatever heart. We got all sizes, small, medium, and large.
I love it.
Yeah. So that's where my brain went.
I'm sorry, I ruined the punchline on that. Please ignore me.
I gave you time to jump in there, and I was gonna say whatever you were gonna say. I was gonna say, and then my brain went to blah blah. I was hoping you had a more tasteful joke, but I'm glad we're right here.
No.
Eye to eye on this. On the morbid punchline.
I am an organ donor. I just want to defend myself and let everyone know I personally am a hero.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You are. Doesn't take much. And I'm not an organ donor per se.
Go change that. You got great organs.
I donated my entire body to science.
As a whole.
The whole thing. Take the whole thing.
Are you going body farm? You know about the body farm?
I could go to a body farm. I could go straight to a dissection class. Like they could just hack me up into little pieces. No big deal. The cool thing about that is no one's responsible for any like funeral cost or anything like that. I don't get too cool about that.
You're a cheap date.
I'm a cheap date. Don't worry about me. I'll take care of myself. I've already prepaid for the Uber. No big deal.
You're gonna weekend at Bernie's you over to the autopsy suite.
Headphones on, these same headphones, playing my shitty podcast.
You're giving out stickers, podcast stickers.
Just a dead hand. You have to kind of like pull hard because it's stuck on my finger because I can't actually use my fingers.
Before you do die, you have to eat a bunch of merch.
Then when they slice me open, they're like, okay, let's see what this guy's been eating. Holy Lord, my shitty podcast koozies, a banner, a clown handkerchief, and a small intestines. Oh God, I hope I get a heads up. That'll be great.
Piñata. Love it.
A blue handkerchief, a purple one. Okay. Don't tell me this. Tied to a red one, orange one, another one. This gets comically long. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. All right. Should we do one more? I try and keep these to 10 minutes, but it's spilling over. Oops. Okay. A rooster. This is a story about a rooster. A police officer in the Philippines was killed this week after a fighting rooster slashed him after a raid on an illegal cockfighting den to stop the spread of the coronavirus. There was like a legal gathering on top of the illegal cockfighting. After the crowd scampered away, the Officer Bullock tried to pick up one of the birds, but he didn't notice that it still had blades on its spurs and slashed him, and he died. How about that? My joke for that was going to be something about like, I don't know, first time that a person in a cop uniform that wasn't a stripper suffered like damage to the thigh. Cop uniform, cops are strippers. I don't know where I was going with this. And then my other thought would have been did not have time to work.
That is the joke writing process.
Yeah,
everyone.
Yeah,
that is
what can I associate with cops? A lot of strippers wear cop uniforms. Right. What is with the cop and a cock?
All cops are bastards.
Yeah. But I think what would have been better is like if the new, or the only thing that I would be okay with cockfighting is if the new bet was to see what officer dies, like from the cockfight breakup. Like it's just like a big staged thing. And then when they're like, okay,
throw them in. Two cops enter.
Yeah, 2 cops enter, 1 cop leaves. Who's the victor? And then, everybody's like pretending like they're not looking, like, oh my God, a raid. Holy smokes. Please don't take my rooster. Please don't.
Get him. Pick him up. I dare you.
He's bladed. I dare you. Get him. Get him. Oh, well.
Rough.
We did it.
I like your news choices were very uplifting. As far
I guess I know. Helicopter crash, COVID,
helicopter. There's helicopters. There's cops. There's roosters.
Birds of prey.
Organs. There's organs.
Organs flying. Donating my body to science. Alfred Hitchcock. Shower stabbing scenes. Yeah, pretty good.
Was the cop an organ donor? Because then we've really come full circle in this story.
Ooh. Maybe that's what the new segment should be. How do we tie all of these together? Whew. Man, it's like an episode of Columbo. Yeah. Hey, one more thing before he leaves. That was
one more thing.
Yeah. His Columbo's thing was, oh, I guess you're innocent if you were at the pool hall at 6 p.m. on Friday.
If only legal votes were cast.
Yeah. He's walking out and he goes, oh, but one more thing. How could you be at the pool hall if I've got a receipt for the Home Depot? Whenever you said you were, it was always like that. That's how they ended Columbo. Oh, hey, one more thing. After he thought that he got off scot-free.
Got him.
Columbo tied it all together. Anyways, I digress. Okay, that's it for us and the dad jokes in the news.
The media. The media.